Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope everybody's well. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everybody still have their conviction. And for the ones who don't know about XRP, as I always say, XRP will be, and it is the greatest wealth opportunity and the greatest wealth transfer of all time. We're still early, guys. It's not too late, but there's going to come a time where we won't have that opportunity anymore and we'll be kicking ourselves because we heard about XRP crypto, but we didn't get in. I'm not financially advising anybody. I'm just sharing with you guys that XRP is going to be, the greatest wealth opportunity of all time. What's going on, Todd? What's happening, man? Bobby! Bobby! What's going on, Todd? Thanks for checking in, man. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. Monday. What's up, guys? How you doing? Thanks for checking in. I was talking about XRP, how it is and it will be the greatest wealth opportunity of all time. Bitcoin was the first, and XRP will probably be the last opportunity. And we're still early, guys. As long as the Clarity Act hasn't been signed, there's going to probably be continuous manipulation in the market. So we do have time, guys, but time is running out. Time is drawing nigh. Time is running thin, guys. We're still early. Hope everybody had a fantastic Monday. I had a long, productive work day. I'm grateful. I can't complain. I just got done about an hour ago. Oh man, I appreciate that, Todd. Yeah, it's all about positivity, positive vibes here. That's for sure. What's up, Digital Corals? XRP to the moon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Mac? How you doing, my friend? Welcome everybody to the channel. Hope everybody's doing all right. As Todd said, we got positive vibes going on in here. I like to share my conviction as usual. XRP is going to be the greatest wealth opportunity of all time. And we want to be talking about this for too much longer because we'll probably be taking our vacations and probably be buying our Lambos and whatever, making investments. Oh yeah, I'm excited, guys. I won't buy a Lamborghini, but some of you will. My day is doing well. I had a long, productive day today. I had to buy like 3 tires for my car, but I'm glad I was able to do it. And once I got my tires swapped out, I hit the road and I went to work. And I'm grateful. I had a great day today. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Esther. Hello, everybody. I'm guessing some of you guys are throwing out some of your leftovers from Thanksgiving. I will be happy just to buy a house and a car. I know that's right, Todd. You and me both. First of all, I'll be happy to get out of debt. Oh no man, anything. That's my first thing, and I'll be happy about is getting out of debt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have not. I don't recall eating ligma fish. No, I'm not sure. I don't think so. What's going on, All Star 42? What's happening, man? For those of you who have not known about XRP, you probably heard about Bitcoin, but I'm here to talk about XRP as being the greatest wealth opportunity of all time, the greatest wealth transfer of all time. The time is ticking, and we all are still early. I'm not financially advising anybody to buy, hold, or sell, but I'm telling you that I'm holding and I'm buying, and I'm not selling. We go to the moon. XRP, guys. Hope you have the conviction I have and done your research. What's up, always loaded? Well, XRP is a cryptocurrency. It's on a ledger. It's a very smart currency where it's able to move funds in the matter of seconds all over the world. And for that reason, it's very valuable. And it's going to be the most valuable cryptocurrency you can ever own. And you can buy it on Kraken. You can buy it on Uphold. You can buy it on Crypto.com. There's various exchanges you can buy it off of. I've not heard of Sugma coin. I have not. Oh, thank you, Digital. I appreciate that. As I mentioned earlier, I hope you guys had a good day today, and everybody's getting back to work from that long weekend. Some had extended weekends. Some were off Thursday, Friday, of course, Saturday and Sunday. So, hey, I appreciate that, All Star. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. If you like my channel, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I put out a new video. I surely appreciate it, guys. It supports my channel. I will never ask you guys for money on WhatsApp. I will never. Uh, I would never try to give you my email or anything like that, or WhatsApp or anything like that. I just on here posting videos and going live. I keep everything legit. You know, thank God for these phones. We couldn't hang out like this without them. You're definitely right, Todd. Technology is something else. I'm grateful for that. I had some good old Cadoba for dinner today. It was really delish. I had the beef bowl, ground beef bowl, corn in there. I had some what's that? Pico de gallo. Had some little tortilla chips. Some I think it was some queso in there. Man, it was really good. Ground beef bowl from Cadoba. It was delicious. Delicioso. But yeah, guys, hold on to what you got. XRP is going to make a lot of people content. XRP is not going anywhere. I just wish I got in on it when it was like 30 cents, 20 when it was 15 cents. But it's okay. I'm right there in the mix with you guys. Man, I bet. This year was the only year I think, as long as I've lived, as long as I've been alive, I think this year is the only year that I didn't I have leftovers. I didn't take any food home. I just ate what I had, and that was it. But it was good. I enjoyed it. I just I guess decided to do something different this year. No leftovers for me. But I'm not knocking leftovers. I like leftovers. I just didn't have leftovers myself. I made a peach cobbler for Thanksgiving. It was delicious. I made like three pans of it. Good old peach cobbler. Well, as I said earlier, I think some people are probably throwing their leftovers in the trash because it might not be safe to eat anymore. Who knows? But I know back in the day, shoot, I've had leftovers probably almost a whole week. I don't really go by what they say though, but some are saying that people should they have leftovers, they should be throwing it away by now. But I mean, if you keep it fresh, I don't think it'll go bad that fast, in my opinion. Good old Cadoba. Are you guys still holding strong on your conviction with XRP? I am. We actually got some snow last night. Had to clean my car off this morning before I went to work. But actually, when you look at the ground now, it's all gone. It all melted. So I think we're supposed to get some more snow on Wednesday. I had to put my rubber floor weatherproof floor mats down on my car to protect the floor. So I actually did that. I cleaned my car up real good, and I did Uber ride share all day today. I did pretty good. I made about 200 bucks. Well, I was not too shabby. I was grateful for that. I made about 200 bucks in about, I don't know, in about 7.5 hours. I think it was. Not too shabby. I'm grateful for that. Depending on how good of a week I end with, I'm gonna add some more XRP to my position because I want to get my numbers up. Because I know it's, when that Clarity Act, let me say it like this: I believe we'll probably be going sideways until that Clarity Act gets signed by the president, and that's just my opinion. But it could take off before that time, but I don't think so. I think because of all the manipulation going on, the Clarity Act is going to stop all that manipulation. Is going to cause the price of XRP to show its appreciation, price appreciation, where the price will go up, in my opinion. See, when I retire someday, Todd says I want to move to Nashville and Uber full time. Wow, why Nashville? Is because of celebrities there, maybe? Or are you a musician or a singer? I know that's not a bad place to move to because I am a singer. But I like to know the reason why you want to move to Nashville. Is it because you think you'll make a lot of money picking up celebrities, or you just like the city? Period. That's interesting though, man. Todd, I've passed through Nashville once, but I don't think I've ever stopped and seen the city, much of the city. I was passing through, headed to I was headed to what is that? Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I left Memphis, and I actually went the long way. I went the long way, and I ended up passing through to Nashville. Oh, you live fairly close to there. Okay, I got you. Well, they got some beautiful country out there. Maybe buy you some property, some land out there. Not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. You see, I definitely suck at music, so that's not why I'm going. Okay, that would be a reason that I would go. I wouldn't mind trying to get a job part time as a demo singer. You know how you have the songwriters out there. They write a song and they want to paint a picture on how the song is gonna go. I can see myself doing very good at that, being a demo singer. Who knows? Who knows? I might live right around the corner from you, man. Not literally, of course. Yeah, but I would definitely, if I was a multi millionaire, I still would want to see myself doing some type of music. Though I haven't done anything in a long time. I released my last single about 10 years ago. You can find it on YouTube. It's called "This Must Be Love" by Bobby Miller, and I haven't done any music since that song. So if you guys want to hear my song, I don't really publicize my song or advertise it, but yeah, I'm a singer, and you can find my song on YouTube. You can find it on all the streaming services, Spotify, all those streaming services, Apple Music, all that. I'm on there. Amazon. When XRP pops, Bobby getting his very own music studio. Man, that would be nice, man. I'm not very good at it's like doing like the engineering or producing or anything like that. But it would be nice to have a studio and I can have people come in and run it for me. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. But that will probably be a little bit later down the line because I was talking to a millionaire. Actually, it was on Thanksgiving. I'm not going to mention his name. I want to keep him private. But he was telling me about the most valuable asset that you can have is real estate. So I'll be trying to focus on buying some real estate. You know what they say? They ain't making no more land. God ain't making no more land. So you want to get some land if you can. God ain't making no more land. No, sir. No, no, ma'am. I like to get a lot of land and maybe 30 acres and build a house on top of it. That'd be nice. But I want to buy the land that already has utilities on it. I don't want to have to search out a piece of land that doesn't have plumbing and septic tank and electricity and all that stuff. But yeah, and I'm sure if you got money, you can find those things and live out there in the sticks. Have it all fenced off and have some goats out there and chickens, quite a few dogs. I wouldn't mind even getting into the dog breeding. But if I was to breed a dog, I wouldn't want to breed it no more than like twice. Just because it seems like if you breed a dog more than twice, it would be a bit inhumane. But I would breed her. I would breed my dog twice, and yeah, that's I only desire to do it like twice anyway. Because some people they'll like keep breeding and breeding and breeding, but and make a little money. It will put joy into people's lives having new puppies. And of course I have my own dogs on my own property. And I'm thinking about either breeding probably breeding what is that? I like what is that breed of dog animal? I'm drawing a blank on the breed. Some people think, oh yeah, the Rottweiler. I like to breed Rottweilers. That's just a thought though on the other side of price appreciation. Some of the things that I want to do. Definitely want to travel more, help out the homeless. A whole lot of stuff I like to do. I think one of my favorite music videos would probably be Michael Jackson "Beat It." I used to like some of what is that guy? Weird Al Yankovic. I used to like his videos. Do 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 do. Hello, Nine P's. What's happening, my friend? Welcome to the XRP party. So it looks like they don't want to give it up yet. Give up what? Give up the price appreciation? I know I haven't given up on XRP myself. Always dips when ETFs go live. I bet they have an agreement with these financial institutions. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. What whatsoever. Thought of manipulation going on. But once that Clarity Act gets signed, I believe all the shenanigans is going to stop. They're not going to be able to hold it back much longer. They're not going to be able to hold it back once that Clarity Act gets signed, in my opinion. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, Thriller was a good one. Yep, Todd. 21 shares Tuesday. I thought they went live today. I guess they was kicking the can a little bit down the road, huh? I thought 21 shares went live on today, but I guess not. After most of the supplies goes and Japan raises rates, it will go high. Supply is getting eaten up. Yes, it is. It's getting eaten up more than we think. A lot of people think there's a lot more circulating that's in the circulation supply. People are gonna be caught by surprise because of that reason, I guess. But you know what? What I believe, and I always say this like a broken record. I believe when it shoots up, people are gonna be in their bed sleep. That's why I say it's not a bad idea to wake up in the middle of the night because I believe they're gonna try to catch people sleeping, and people are gonna be making profits while people sleeping, and then you wake up. Like say for example, you go to bed and it's $5, but you wake up in the middle of the night and it's $100. But then you wake up the next morning and it's back down to maybe what 30 or $40. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't put it past. So hey guys, it's not a bad idea from now on, from to this day on. Not financial advice, but I'm just saying, not a bad idea to get up in the middle of the night, at least once a night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because you just never know. Never know. Be caught with your pants down. Said watch Venezuela. Okay. I'll call that a sneak attack. Raising the price while people are sleeping in the middle of the night. Low down dirty, if you ask me. But I get up once a night anyway because I'm getting old. So I got to get up at least once a night. I know too much information, but it comes with older age. And I'm not an old man, but just by me being over 50 years old, I have to get up at least once in the middle of the night. The oil prices will cause Japan to adopt XRO after raising rates. Yeah, I can see that. That old reverse carry trade they talk about. XRP, yeah. Okay. That would be the only currency that they could adopt anyway that has the clarity without having the Clarity Act being signed. But if we didn't have the see, we got the clarity because of that stupid lawsuit. So we're clear and we have clarity, even without the Clarity Act being signed. So that would be more than a reason for Japan to embrace XRP. Now, if XRP would be, if XRP was a security, then we'd be in trouble just like everybody else. We'll be dumping, and it'll be a black swan effect to the negative on XRP if we were a security, but we're not a security. So all hands on deck. You see, I believe it's all time when the ETFs are done, we will see price appreciation. I don't think we'll see price appreciation until the Clarity Act is signed. I think they'll kick the can a little bit further down the road. That's just my opinion on nine piece because they're gonna want to keep those prices as low as possible. Now, the only thing I think that will happen, um, even after the ETFs and everything go live and everybody get put in place. Now, if the liquidity, not liquidity, but if the supply shock comes in play, I don't think they'll be able to hold it back too much longer then. But we don't have the supply shock yet. We're getting close, I think. But then who knows? Even with that, even with when it dries up, they still probably have a way of suppressing the price. Who knows? It's all a mystery, if you ask me. It's a big freak. Excuse me. It's a big freaking mystery, if you ask me. I can't wait to BlackRock get involved, man. Hey, Nine, are you ready for a vacation? Once we reach price appreciation, I know I am. I'm ready to get away and go somewhere. They want to sell it out and keep it off the radar before raising the price. Less attention for retail. I'm still planning to go to Italy. Okay, awesome, man. That'll be a nice trip. I'll probably go somewhere United States first before I go overseas. I was thinking about going to Florida for about a week, kind of even clear my head a little bit. See, Todd says there's need to. I'm sorry, there needs to be some handcuffs. Lots of handcuffs. Okay, digital corals. These words, letters, gives me a tingle today. XRP ETF institution adoption. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's been a long journey, man. We've been hanging in there, guys. Right around the corner. Yeah, I do believe the Clarity Act will stop most of the manipulation as they know it. But for some reason, I don't see that happening until like the first quarter of next year. There, some people are thinking that there's a possibility it can happen before the end of the year, which I would rather for it to happen before the end of the year. Probably won't happen until no later than March of next year. I hope I'm wrong though. It'd be great if it happens before the end of the year. But they, well, whatever it is, it's all calculated, and I believe it's a big conspiracy. A lot of people are in cahoots to what's good to how everything is gonna materialize and how everything is gonna come into fruition. It's all calculated, and everybody's there's a lot of people that's involved in what's going on with XRP, in my opinion. Man, that would be great. That'll get me out of debt, man. As I always say, 100 plus would get me out of debt. That's my number one objective is be debt free. No car note, no credit card bills, none of that crap. And like I said, I got two bags. I got a bag for at least trying to get out of debt and maybe have some more money in addition to getting out of debt, and then another bag for to hold for the long term when it really reaches high prices. So I have two bags. I can't tell anybody else what to do, but I'm just telling you about what I'm doing. I got two bags. One for getting out of debt and taking a vacation, and getting a nice little chunk of change in my pocket. And then I got another forever bag. But hey, everybody's different, you know. That's just the way. That's just the way I'm having my stuff set up. You're not supposed to put all your eggs in one basket anyway. You're supposed to diversify. See, let's say Japan needs to use XRP. Would XRP price fly just before they needed it? I don't know. It's all calculated. Nine said yes, it should. I hope so. I hope it does go to $100 before the end of the year. Taylor, what's going on, Taylor? Where Would I Be by Peter Burton, Christian musician. Awesome selection. See, Nine says we are in unknown territory. Never seen anything like XRP. Yes. In the past couple of weeks, I was able to buy like 50 XRP. So I just been kind of like nibbling away at it. I haven't been able to buy big chunks at one time, but I'm just buying a little bit here, a little bit there. By the end of the week, if my money's right, I'll probably buy 50 more. But I'm constantly adding to my position. I remind you of your dad, Taylor. Okay, cool. Digital corals, break your fiat, move debt to XRP, XRP pump, pay off debt. Okay. Yeah, I just can't say it enough, guys. I'm so excited just to be given the opportunity to partake into the greatest wealth opportunity of a lifetime. You know, there's a lot of people Don't believe in it. Like I talked to the guy. I had to replace 3 of my tires this morning, and it's about due anyway. It's the winter time, and we had a good snowfall last night. But he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like telling him because I asked him, "Is he involved in the stock market or cryptocurrency?" He told me, "Yeah." When I told him about XRP, he looked at me like it was a strange thing. I'm like, "Hey, I'm at the point where it's like I'm not discouraged telling people about it, but it's like I'm like, maybe I should keep telling people about it. That's their loss. But I don't want to seem like I have a selfish spirit about the whole matter. I want as many people to get involved in it as possible. But hey, if people don't want to listen, that's on them. I don't get discouraged by it though, but it's like it's. Let me say like this is a little disappointing that a lot of people don't are going to be. Well, let me say a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves when they realize that they heard about it, but they didn't act on it. Yes, nine, keep stacking. I would not encourage anyone to go into debt for XRP, but off the record, I would. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got myself in debt, but I've gotten myself in a tight situation a few times. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I had to sell, then buy back, sell, buy back. But I'm building my bag back up, thank God. But I had to sell. I'm not gonna lie. Matter of fact, I've had to sell at least about 600 XRP because I had to pay some stuff off or take care of some financial obligations. I'm not even gonna lie, but it is what And I was. Was that a good feeling to had to sell like 600? No, but I mean I had to do what I had to do. Times is hard. See, most people have no idea of what XRP is or how it would change our financial system. Most people will say we were lucky. I say that they will still be clueless. Yeah, they will. What's going on, Raymond? Yeah, a lot of people are clueless, and they're just like a lot of people are going to be trying to get. That's the crazier part about it, though. People will be getting in when it's like at high prices, and when they could have bought it at $2 or $3, they'll be buying it at $20, $30, $50. I just don't. I don't understand it. That's the same thing happened with Bitcoin. They're not going to be convinced. They see the prices going up sky high. That won't be us though, guys. That's why we're loading up right now. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just praying to God that I'm able to buy that 50 this weekend. I'm gonna work real hard, put a lot of hours in, and I'm gonna drop. Hopefully the prices stay low too. I'm gonna buy another 50 coins. So I believe only those that are meant to find XRP will find it. Others will dismiss it as noise. Yeah, and I believe nine that it's purpose by design. It's like I will never try to judge a person's heart and their motives. And I believe God is a sovereign God. He reigns on the just and the unjust, of course, but I also believe there's a remnant of people that is only going to be for XRP, and then a lot of the people eyes are going to be blinded and not get involved because they're not supposed to get involved in it. But guess what, though? I believe by the grace of God, He'll probably allow us to even help those who fell by the wayside, who did not get involved. You can't rescue nobody and go and put yourself in a position where you become poor and in lack, but you'll be able to help some people, I'm sure. In my opinion. But even then, though, God doesn't want. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think God wants us to try to help everybody because you're not going to be able to help everybody. The Bible says the poor will always be among us. But when a lot of us do what we can, I believe I'm sure that's going to be very impactful. And nor am I trying to play God or try to read God's mind. But it's a mystery. Even it's even a mystery when it comes to that too. It's a mystery. I guess I just have to follow my discernment and be led by God. That's all I can do. If God wants me to help people, I'll help him. The ones he don't want me to help, he won't allow me to help. That's the best way I could probably can explain it. That's probably the best attitude to have about it anyway. But I know I dare not try to play God when it comes to that. But this whole XRP thing is a mystery, though. It's very mysterious. If you look at it, it's very mysterious how it's playing out and everything. I just know we're getting closer and closer, and those coins are running out fast. I have tried to share this with everyone I can. A few I felt that I should not say a word. Rare, but it has happened. Yes, especially when they look at you like you're crazy. When they look at you like you're crazy, I think it's not meant for those people. But guess what? Secrecy is definitely a secret weapon. Once you begin to become wealthy and get into this wealth, you got to become quiet. You can't go around announcing it because you're putting yourself in harm's way. You have to become very secretive about it because that would be the wise thing to do, in my opinion. You can't shout on the mountaintop. You have to become very scarce. And I believe I'm going to throw this crazy prediction out there. I believe by 2030 that we'll see some really high numbers. I could even see 10,000 a coin by 2030 because the global adoption and everything should have taken hold and ran its course by then, in my opinion. Can I say that I'll see 100? We'll see 100,000 by 2030. Nah, but I see at least 10,000 by 2030. That's gonna be a lot of multi millionaires. That's for sure. And 2030 is what 4.5 years away plus, right around the corner. Hopefully, we stay healthy. Be able to enjoy it, stay strong and healthy, and in our right minds. That's my prayer. 9 says God will give to anyone who is willing to listen. Not all will listen. If Bitcoin can hit over 100K, no doubt XRP can. Yeah, of course. Oh, but how long did it take Bitcoin to reach 100K? Wasn't it like over 10 years? I see XRP reaching 100K probably less than 10 years though, but not too far off. I think it'll be a while, but I don't think it's going to take 10 years, but maybe 7, 8 years. It can reach 100K. Todd says low carbs, low sugar, and intermittent fasting. Yes, sir. I agree. I intermittent fasted. I fasted today. Um, I didn't eat till like what 6 o'clock ish. I just got to cut my carbs and my sugars. So I think with all the manipulation, it's taking a God candle up and sticking, talking way up. Okay, fist bump to you, Todd. Quicker than we all think. Japan could do it overnight. Yeah, it's a mystery. That's what, like I said earlier, don't get caught snoozing too long. Too long. I think it's not a bad idea to wake up at least once in the middle of the night these days because you just never know what can happen. You go to bed, it's $10, and at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning is $100, and then you wake up the next day, it's back to what, $30 or $20. I'll be kicking myself. I'm not even gonna lie. When I could have got $100 instead of $20. $20 ain't too shabby either, of course, but I wouldn't put it past that happening. Throwing this out there, 9P says, I still believe a shock of 10K by end of the year is a possibility. Slim, but still possible. Wow. You talking about the end of this year, 10K? That'll be huge, man. I'll be retired, man, at 10K. I'll be retired with my first bag, and I'll still be holding on to my second bag. If they decide to restart the financial system, yeah, it could be a 10K. If they decide to restart the financial system, it could be $100 because they say it's going to take $100 just to get everything moving. To support all these transactions is going to take $100 minimum. And just think about it, $100 is it's not too shabby. That's something to be excited about. $100 is huge to me. And like I said, $100 to get me out of debt. That's my number one priority. My number one objective is to get out of debt, financially free. If I haven't done anything else, it's just to get out of debt. I'll be happy. Not saying that I don't want to become wealthy, but I want to get out of debt. Good God Almighty. Praise God. See, I see this quicker countries get in, burn the fiat, the better deal for them as it rises slowly. But I think the banks will lock the debt with a higher XRP prices quicker. Okay, digital. Nine says Jake doubled down, still firmly believes $100 by end of year. Did he say did he recant his prediction on the 750 by the end of the year? Because man, $100 by the end of the year, man, that's life changing for me. Like I said, I'll be out of debt. I'll sell my whole first bag. That's just me, guys. I'm not trying to tell you guys what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just talking about me, what I'm going to do. Sell my first bag, get out of debt, and let the rest ride for higher prices. What's up, Disco? Everybody has their own way. Like everybody has their exit points. Everybody has their exit strategy. I'm only sharing with you guys what I'm going to do. So he believes 750 is still possible, but maybe Q1 of 2026. I can see that more realistically in Q1. I believe it's going to be a huge breakout in 2026 because I believe the Clarity Act could be signed next year. I'm just not trying to hear people tell. I don't like when people say that the Clarity Act is not going to be signed to the end of next year. That'll be a horror. That'll be horrible. But at the same time, it'll take more patience, of course, for a much higher price appreciation. But hey, that reverse carry trade happens. All that manipulation going on is going to cease, in my opinion. Still working a lot of hours, Disco. I was saying earlier that hopefully by the end of this week I'll be able to add some more to my position. I was able to add some more to my position on this past Sunday which was yesterday. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing this coming Sunday. I guess you call it dollar cost averaging, I guess. Clarity Act is held off, may allow XRP to get a head start. It is the only one with Clarity Act at the moment. Yes. Yeah, XRP is the only one that has clarity. That's true. Disco says, I don't see 750 this year. I think 1 year from now, things can look great. Not sure about 750 great, but definitely a good place too. Yeah, I believe 2026 is going to be a great place. Oh, okay, Disco, 40 hours. All right. 40 hours OT. Oh, man, okay, jeez. Hard working man. See, Digital says better have a good exit ramp when XRP hits $100 because no exchange is going to help you. Traffic issues every time. Highly recommend Caleb and Brown. Yeah, I agree, man. You're right. You're absolutely right. See, we are short-handed here, so the OT is wide open. Okay. Make that money, man. I ain't mad at you. All right, Nine. You have a good night too, man. He said, hopefully we will see upturn soon. Also, MoonPay in a pinch. But Caleb and Brown is a good idea to set up an account. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have Caleb and Brown. Have a good night, Nine. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys, we've waited this long. It won't hurt to wait longer. Definitely, patience is definitely the key. So he'll drop it to 50 cents. Oh yeah. I wish I have gotten in on it when it was 25 cents. And I used to watch XRP all the time and didn't even know how great of a asset it would be. I knew about it. I knew about it when it was 25 cents. And I'm like, man. And I believe I could have bought it on crypto.com. But nope, I didn't do it. You own 6,000. That's awesome. For live. Good for you. I'm happy for you. So I suggest folks should also go hard on XLM. Oh yeah, that's an ISO 222 a coin as well. Yeah, it is cheap. You're right. I bought some Stronghold. I bought, what else did I buy? There was a couple of coins I bought that for dirt cheap. I think one I bought like 3,000, another one I bought like 2,000, but I can't remember the name of them. I think Stronghold was one of them. I forgot the name of the other one. I'm drawing a blank. I know Flare. I bought quite a bit of Flare too. It might have been Flare I was trying to think about. Yeah, that's very commendable. 6,000 XRP. Gonna be a freaking billionaire one day. Little kid. The kid's gonna be a billionaire. That's awesome. Like I always say, not financial advice. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of profit. You don't want to have that big old bag and just keep watching it go up and down. It'll take a little bit off the top, in my opinion. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just saying I would do that. Take a little bit off the top. And a little bit off the top could be 1,000. See, Jake is coming on soon, so I'll be heading there shortly. You and me both, man. I'm gonna sign off in a few minutes. Head over there to Jake's. But I appreciate you guys talking to me on this night. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, let you know whenever I put out a new video or go live. It supports my channel. I definitely appreciate you guys. Disco says I'm taking a profit at $200. I'm going to take profit at $100 myself. I ain't mad at you, Disco. And the only reason why I say $100 is I want to be out of debt real soon as possible. I'm more concerned about getting out of debt than becoming wealthy. That makes any sense. To me, being out of debt is very well is a wealth move to me. Because what good does it make to be wealthy and still in debt? That's stupid if you ask me. But I'd rather be debt free first, then become wealthy. But I could be wealthy at the same time. But I'd rather be debt free first. 200 is retirement for you. Okay, 1,000 is gonna be retirement for me. I have a smaller bag, so that's why I said what I said. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, guys. I appreciate you stopping by on my channel, talking to me, and we're sharing our little ideas here and there. What's up? What's up, bro, Raphael? I love you guys. Till next time, guys. You have a good night. I love you. I'm signing off, guys. Till next time. Take care, guys. Peace. Thanks, guys. What's up, Falcon? Have a good night, guys.